ups and downs for the people of Israel. It's kind of like, hey, you're standing before God. You're about to go in a covenant with God. You're coming out of Egypt. You saw all the bad things there. You saw all the curses, all the things I did to them. But there's some of you in this crowd that's going to turn your back on me and go to do those things. And then I will put a curse on you. And, destroy your land like you did Sodom and Gomorrah. And people will wonder, hey, what happened there? It's like, well, they disobeyed God. They turned away from God and went after other gods. Then chapter 30 kind of gets a little bit more exciting, kind of like, hey, okay, they turn back to God, they obey his voice. It's interesting, we don't often allow people back, but God does allow us to come back to him and forgives. And then he can even multiply them and bless them even greatly. So he says in that chapter, it says, God has set before them life and death, or life and good, his way, death and evil. Not following God, a blessing and a curse. And then chapter 31 starts. And he went. Moses can't go into the promised land because many chapters earlier he struck the rock. He can't go in, get Joshua, and encourages Joshua to take over the land. Hey, I'm going to deliver you because I promised you this land. Then he gives Joshua instructions to read the Torah every 7 years at Sukkot. We probably have announcements here after this about Sukkot. Then this is where it kind of goes like up, down, and back down. And God tells Moses, hey, these people are going to turn from me and go after other gods. And Moses goes and tells them, hey, you're stiff-necked, you're stubborn, and God's going to break the covenant with you. And he's going to put the Torah and the Ark of the Covenant as a witness against them. Like, all right, great Torah portion. It's like, I got these blessings for you, but you're not going to follow me. But that's where I guess the half Torah portion say, but wait, there's more. Isaiah 61 through 63 talks about a Savior coming to redeem his people. And then that goes into the Gospels. Verse 41 starts off, Isaiah spoke of the Messiah. Jesus said, if you believe in him, you'll believe in the one that sent him. If you believe in Jesus, you believe in God. So back to the Torah observance. Why? Why do we do it here? Why do we do the Sabbath? Why do we do the feast? I believe we do it to emulate Christ, to emulate Yeshua. Because in him, because in Yeshua is life everlasting. It is the life.